Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. And in today's reading, we're going to look at the current energies surrounding you and the person that you're connected to in love and romance. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. This is a collective reading, so there's no particular zodiac sign that we're going to be connecting to in this reading. If you've clicked on this video, then more than likely there's a message in this reading just for you. If you're watching live, hello. I see that we have Miss Julie here. Good morning. Good morning. Don't hesitate to say hello, like Miss Julie. I would love to interact with y'all. All right, let's begin. Spirit, what is the current energy surrounding the collective and the person that the collective is connected to in love and romance at this time? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. All right. This feels like the energy collective of you and someone not really being on the same page. All right. The person that you're connecting to, I believe, is someone that's kind of getting tired of waiting on you to show up. And the more and more that they're waiting on you to show up, they're feeling like you are distancing yourself from them. They don't like the fact that you're not giving them attention, that you're not pursuing them. You know, it's taken a toll on their sense of confidence. This is someone that usually likes to be around people that make them that stroke their ego and make them feel confident. And so with you distancing yourself is making this person feel less important. Yeah, they want your cooperation. You know what I'm noticing about this person is big ego. That seems to be a big part of this person's energy. And so what happens is when they're around people that don't make them feel important, um, they tend to kind of like get a bit frustrated. You're not making them feel important, so they're getting frustrated. You're pulling your energy away. And I think it has a lot to do with you feeling like you're not being fulfilled. So you're going to try to find peace elsewhere. Yes, many of you guys are working on your finances, your career, your stability, putting your focus into that instead of this person. And day by day, as you are pulling your energy away from this person, they're beginning to feel less confident and insecure. Like you're almost ghosting them or something like that. And they don't like that. Yeah, they want to pick up where you guys left off. They don't want you to get away. They would say, being with you makes them feel like a king of wands, but I think this person really is a page, but they feel like they are king when they're around you. Because I'm getting for some of you guys, you build this person's confidence. See, I told you a page. They give very little, Page of Pentacles, they give very little, and then you constantly invest in them and make them feel more powerful, more important than they actually are. Is that right, Spirit? Is that what I'm getting? Yeah. They're really like a King of Pentacles in reverse, like greedy. They're taking all that you're giving to them and they're using it to stroke their own confidence and ego. I'm getting this is also somebody that is very much focused on their money or benefiting out of the pockets or the energies of others. So I don't know if you're more successful than this person, but if this is your reading, you may have had this person take you for granted or take what you're offering for granted and not look at it as a blessing or a gift, something like that. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Labor Day, everyone. All right, so let's look at this a little bit more collective. What is this person's true feelings at this time for the collective? I mean, they're hurt that you're walking away. Their feelings for you. 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands in the reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like you're being selfish. They feel like you're focusing on yourself and you're tired of dealing with their crap. So you're just going to focus on yourself. Like they're also noticing that you're doing very well. You're like, you don't really need them. You really just need to focus on yourself and your money and your abundance. And this person is really judging you and saying, hey, that's it being, you're being irrational. Like, what about me? What about me, collective? Have you forgot about me? Yeah. This is not right. What's wrong with you? How dare you give up on this king? How dare you give up on me? I'm a king, remember? Wrong, they're a page, remember? You know they're a page. So you see, the thing about it is when you take your beautiful energy collective and you pour it into the wrong type of people, it kind of inflates their ego. And that's what I'm getting this story is about somebody that's connecting to someone who was really stroking this person, telling them how amazing they are, how confident they are. You're their biggest cheerleader. You're rooting for them. And then it's like going straight to this person's head. Yeah. And so now they're realizing that you no longer want to invest or commit to them anymore. They don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that. They feel, you know, they kind of feel betrayed. They feel betrayed. They feel like 10 swords is in their back. And the reason is because, you're holding back from them. You're not giving them all those things you used to do in the past. So what is this person's intentions towards the collective then? What do they intend to do next? What do they intend to do next? Ooh, the devil card. Yikes. The high priestess in the reverse. The 7 of Pentacles. And underneath the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so they're going to give you some type of illusion offer. They're going to make you believe that they're going to change, that they're going to really invest in this relationship, focus on you, right? To get you to drop your guard. And it's because they low key are addicted to your energy. Their addiction runs deep with how you make them feel. They don't want to let you go. Like to let this addiction or this connection go is giving this person withdrawals. It's like they're shaking. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Why is it? What is it? They don't even understand it, really. They don't understand that it has a lot to do with your love. It was genuine. It was pure. Yeah. They intend to try to get you to break the silence. They're going to possibly message you. Yeah. It's like it's a faulty offer because whatever this person's going to do, it feels like it's almost like I'm going to come in really hard and then let up. With the 7 of Pentacles to the Judgment in reverse, this is somebody that's not thinking very rationally at all with their offer. I'm thinking they're also being very calculated and reflective about what they're going to do and reflective of what they've done. So this is like somebody thinking about the future. What do I have to do different to convince the collective to stay? And what did I do wrong to mess this up? Yeah. They don't want to be alone anymore. They're tired of being alone. This person feels alone and they want you back. Yeah, they feel like, things have not been going right in their life ever since you've been gone, and it's something about this connection. This person's all is kind of taking it right back to you because you were the last person they were with. They view you as an empress, which is nice. Some of you guys could have children by this person. You could have been married to them or been in a very long time committed relationship. If anything, they look at you as somebody they can settle down with. The problem is they don't know how to act right. And of course, you're an empress. You're self-sufficient. You have it going on. There's no gender in tarot, of course, but you have it going on, and they took it for granted. All right, let's look at your energy collective, and then I got to start my day. Spirit, how does the collective honestly feel about this person right now in this moment? Ten of Swords in the reverse, Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Hierophant. I think you're trying to get over this person because that's the right thing to do with the Justice to the Empress in reverse. Like going back to this is only going to drain your energy. And you can't allow yourself to stay with someone who's going to continue to drain you, betray you, and hurt you. I think a lot of you guys are listening to the higher power that be. Some of you guys could be getting some type of advice to remind you, like, hey, if you stay in this, the tower is going to keep falling. And I don't know if this is from family, friends, watching Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, or just sitting back and thinking and listening to your intuition and say, this is not what I signed up for. Yeah, you've been holding on to this pain for so long, and it's caused you a lot of stress. And right now you're like, I need to get out of this. I can't stay in this anymore. I can't do this. Yeah, it's causing so many delays of my own happiness, and I got to recover. This person depleted you. This is like an energy of a collective I'm reading for where you feel mentally drained, a lot of swords here. You feel spiritually drained, and for a lot of you guys, financially drained. Yeah, so you had to walk away. Yeah. Good morning. Tell me about this tower in the reverse. Yeah, despite you feeling like this is your soulmate and having a lot of emotional connection to this person romantically, you're realizing staying in this is a disaster waiting to happen for sure. Yeah, it is. Sounds like it to me. I don't know. Y'all let me know if this is your reading. All right, let's look at your intentions moving forward and then we'll get some advice. Tell me about the collective's intentions moving forward with this person. What does the collective intend to do moving forward with this person? We have release your fears. Ultimately, I think a lot of you guys are putting yourself in a very uncomfortable position for the greater good. It's not easy to pull yourself away from someone that you absolutely love and adore, but it's the right thing to do with the Knight of Pentacles. And it's baby steps, right? Yeah. It's baby steps towards your healing journey with the Star card here. And whoever's watching this and you resonate with this reading, do know like the healing journey is not an overnight process. It's going to take time because the bond you and this person shared was so deep, very deep. But it was hard to break free because you were scared. You were scared to take that first step away from this person. But remember, your energy is being depleted. You're an empress or an emperor. It doesn't matter the gender, but being with this person, you're depleted. Your sense of self-worth has been depleted. Your confidence has been depleted. You know, these type of energy vampires, they will drain you. They bring you down to their low vibrational level. You were dealing with a false, king. This person's really a page. You're an empress. Not fair to you to keep contributing to someone who's draining your energy. So, yeah, this is a healing journey. This is a story of a collective who's trying to get themselves back emotionally grounded and balanced. Yeah, by distancing yourself. That's what you say. I'm going to distance myself, even if it's the hardest thing I have to do. I have to do it for myself. I love that. I love that for you, collective. Let's get a couple of oracles on some advice. Don't forget, y'all, to like the video, show your girls some love, and don't be scared to share your story and let me know if this resonates with you. Spirit, what advice ultimately do you have for the collective if this is their reading moving forward? The advice is prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal in scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. Didn't I just say all of this? It's like I'm psychic or something. Yeah, I just said that. Absolutely. I'll read it again. It says, prioritize, collective, your self healing. And that's what this reading is all about. It's about sitting yourself down and say, self, I've got to break away from this toxic cycle. It says, put your needs, you collective, above others for once. Oh my gosh, you're such a beautiful soul. You give so much to others, but it's time to look out for you. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time, and it does. I told you it's going to take time. A lot of self-love, though, is needed right now. And self-love looks like a lot of things. Self-love is going and transmuting that energy back into the things you enjoy. Who are you, collective? What are your passions? What brings you joy? Stop the people pleasing. Stop doing things for others. What makes you smile? What keeps you going? What do you need? Right? Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. This has been years of pain. So take the time you need in order to feel happier, collective. You deserve it. And healthier within. It starts with the within. You got to believe it in yourself. But there's no rush. Absolutely. Amen. Amen. I needed that too, y'all. All right. Let's keep going. One more. One more for the collective, spirit, and what they need to know. Yeah. It's time to be on your own. I love it. You see this girl? It's like you got to possibly tap into your inner child. Remember when you were a child and you were young, wild, and free? You didn't have a care in the world, right? Every day you just woke up and had fun and you did all the things that you wanted to do. It's time to tap into that inner child within you and say, you know what? I'm about to enjoy my life on my own. Yeah, it's time to take some alone time or be single to get new perspective about who you are. You know what I'm saying? We may pour so much into someone else that we tend to lose a sense of self-identity. And I think the person that I'm connecting to, or the people, it could be many of you this morning that I'm connecting to, has forgotten who you really are. And so this is a time to just enjoy you again and stop worrying about these old raggedy bottom of the barrel bitches, bottom of the barrel dudes that can't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And keep positive thoughts going, positive thoughts. Also, look, this person's keeping their head held high. You are empresses. You are emperors. You are connected to the divine. You got to listen to your intuition. It's all going to tell you and guide you along the way. It says your thoughts shape your reality, so keep it positive. Yeah, thoughts become things. And so if you believe that you can find love, you will find love. If you believe that you can have joy in your life again, you will have joy. But right now, it's all about you. That's the blockage. You forgot about you. All right. Oh, man. So we have Sparkles here. Good morning, Sparkles. She says, "Good morning, Mika. This is Sonia. I'll be purchasing an emergency reading. I need your help desperately." Thank you. You're so welcome. And for those of you that are interested in booking a personal reading with me, visit my website, mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. I currently do have a sale going on today that will be ending today. So if you're interested in getting a emergency reading like my girl Sonia here, all you have to do is click on that link that you can find in the description box below. Like I say, that buy one, get one free sale will end today on Labor Day. Okay, so don't miss out. It's a great deal, great opportunity. And it's only for today. Today is the last day for the sale, but it's so worth it. We've had a couple of people take advantage of it, and you buy one, get one free. So what it looks like is you purchase it, then you get a voucher to use to book a second reading anytime now between now and October 31st. So it's a great opportunity. And not only that, guys, I have other readings available too. So if you can't afford the emergency reading one, there's some that's more reasonably priced. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming this morning. My goodness, I enjoy seeing you all here. I leave you with this, collective. Even if you feel like you've hit rock bottom, even if you feel like your love life sucks, it's only just a test, a spiritual test asking you to look within and say, what was it about this connection that allowed me to understand more about who I am and what I want? And it's okay to sometimes make a bad choice, but we have to begin to always prioritize our own sense of self-worth and healing. We have to never forget who we are, and we always have to keep a positive mindset, because before you know it, blessings will start coming your way. So don't lose hope, keep faith alive, and know that you're worth it. God bless everyone. I hope everybody has a great Labor Day, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Namaste.